My name is Mr. Jonas and I'm reading through my declaration and also reading through the mails Mr. Juju Amuliani, a company driver attached to Capra Gold Company based in Benin Republic, sent to me starting from 23rd of October till date. And I'm also hereby refuting the allegations of homosexuality. My declaration. Attention, Nancy Dolores. I have read through your mail and it refers. In this my submission, I would like to be concise, detailed, and point blank. The date on which the package 2023-101-21049 AUK was sent to the destination was on the 23rd October 2023. Then the date the package 2023-1012-1049 AUK arrived Benin Republic was on the 19th October 2023. Before our visit to Seme in Benin Republic, on the 19th October 2023 at about 10:31 p.m., I was notified by the regional manager, Capra Gold Logistics, Benin Republic, Mr. Akudi Oband, told me that he had just received a short information about my parcel, which he will be able to confirm all the details later because he is home right as at the time he sent me the message, and that he does not have the access to the information from his office computer. He then stated that it is probably one of the deliveries that arrived at their warehouse overnight, being part of those redirected from Nigeria. He also said that they can ensure the delivery of my parcel to my address in Benin Republic, provided that the location has a safe parking space for his driver. He went further to say that I could be accompanied by my close person, any close person of mine, my brother or friend, and all my expenses will be settled in the maximum amount. He further advised that he will need an estimate of my proposed travel expenses so that he can withdraw money from the bank. He affirmed that an additional $500 bonus will be added to the total amount, which will be paid to me upon the delivery of my package. According to what Mr. Cliff and the legal department told him in an internal note. Then at first I objected from traveling to Benin Republic due to the security report from the people who are resident near us in Lagos, Nigeria. But Mr. Cliff rebuffed that claim and assured me that Nigerian trooping in droves to receive their parcels unscathed. It was only then that I made up my mind to travel down to Benin Republic, but with emphasis on receiving my package in Seme, a border town between Nigeria and Benin. As I was making preparations to visit Seme, he, Mr. Akudi Obando, suggested a certain hotel, Hotel 241 Seme, and sent me a link to check the hotel out in the internet, which I did, but I was not impressed about its setting, but I still agreed to be there as soon as I arrived at Seme. What happened in Seme, Benin Republic, the first day? On the 23rd of October 2023, I set out with my wife to visit Seme, Benin Republic, and I informed Mr. Akudi Obando. He, Mr. Obando, gave me instructions on how to embark on the journey, the photographs I must take and send to him and his drivers before arriving finally at my destination. That on entering the vehicle leaving Nigeria, I should take a photograph of myself and my wife inside the vehicle. We complied, and on reaching the Seme border itself, we took selfies and sent them to him, and on reaching the Hotel 241 Seme, which he proposed, we also took photographs and sent them to the driver. Although most times he never acknowledged our mails, but since we knew all these photographs were being delivered to his mail, we were not bothered. So on arrival and finding a comfortable table for my wife and myself, we sent him a message that we had finally arrived at the hotel premises. He acknowledged our mail and told us that his driver, Juju Amulani, was on his way to Seme area, and he has sent him information about his position. He said that his driver was very close to the town of Dazazume, but due to the fact that the roads were congested, their drivers make one stop every hour and send information about their position. In this way, they always know what the real situation is on ground. He, Mr. Akudi, then advised me to stay where we were and possibly eat something good, like while we waited for his driver, Juju. Then his driver, Juju, also acknowledged our arrival and on his mail stated that he had seen my biometrics and that he likes me and even likes my wife too. At first, we took this to be a compliment, but later on, when he started sending some of his nonsensical messages, we now took notice of his real motives. After some hours, the driver, Juju, sent us a message that he is at Dazazume, that all was okay, but he had an accident. He hit a goat like the goat was attempting to cross the busy road. He killed the goat in the process and was asked to pay for the goat, which he said he did, and continued his journey, and telling us that he will be in Bohikon City in an hour's time. I then replied to him, telling Mr. Juju to be careful about his driving and the animals on the highway. I went further to tell him that we were waiting for his arrival soon. Mr. Juju Amuliani sent a mail to me that he had a broken radiator and barely managed to get back to Bohikon City, that he lost a lot of water from its engine, and he averred that he was driving very slowly and he has driven to a mechanic workshop where he was told that he had a broken radiator due to the accident with the goat, and that the repairs of his radiator will take 2 hours. After reading through Mr. Juju Amuliani's mail, his boss, Mr. Akudi Obando, sent me a message that Juju, his driver, has related all that happened to his vehicle, and he apologized for a potential delay of about 2 hours and asked us to order some food in the hotel 241 Semi, where we were waiting for them all this while, and that when his driver arrives, he will offset our bill. Meanwhile, we left our infant baby with a nanny, hoping to return back same day, but we had been here for about 6 hours without water nor food, but mere promises. After a short while, Mr. Juju Amulani, the driver, sent a mail to us that he had a big problem with his van and that he's trying to fix it, and that the mechanic that will be fixing it the mechanic said that he'll be fixing it under 2 hours, and again that it was the radiator that got broken and he was having a low battery and was looking for a power source to power his phone, and assured us that he will talk to us later. I replied him that we were waiting for his arrival and that we were famished, and telling him further that the hotel staff refused serving us food, telling him further that we were low in cash. Thereafter, Juju sent me another mail saying that he does not know all that the mechanic is doing on his vehicle, that the mechanic has dismantled his vehicle and was working on it. He related how he was taking care of himself with a cold bottle of beer and a morsel of chicken, and that he would come to us after he must have had his vehicle repaired. After all this while, Mr. Akudi Obando sent me a mail saying it is quite unfortunate that his driver will no longer be coming to us as had been agreed, reason that the vehicle's problem is more than what they can handle that day, and that according to the mechanic repairing Juju's van will have to be the next day, very early in the morning. He went further to tell us that we should go to Bohikon City where Juju was, and that he had even booked a hotel there for us at Hotel de Princess, and even sent a link for us to check it out by ourselves. At this point, I became incensed and livid with rage that Mr. Akudi was the devil's advocate with the heart of Jezebel, no feelings at all. I wrote him, "Sir, I am not happy for all the runarounds this transaction is costing me after having wasted more than 6 hours here. You are advising that we go to Boycon City. Where is the transport money for this, if I may ask? Going from where we were at Hotel 241 Semi to the place you are redirecting us will be another extra 3 to 4 hours journey. Save me from this shame. We are stuck up here. What do we do now?" After waiting for hours for his response to my last mail, telling him that I had no funds to embark on a journey to Boycon City, there was no reply from him, which he purposely never cared about our welfare. At first, I objected, saying it was not part of the agreement, But I later agreed with my wife that we should all go to Boycon City so that we collect our package and head back to Nigeria the next morning. Already, we were dry and low cash-wise, but we decided to take a chance by going to the bus stroke taxi terminal to request for a chartered vehicle so that so that as we were arriving in Boycon City, his driver will make the payment as had been arranged by his boss, Mr. Akudi. As we were with the taxi driver, we had no internet access since we were using the hotel Wi-Fi, and our network is different from theirs. So we had to give the driver some money to subscribe his phone and connect to his Wi-Fi, so it could be possible for us to send Mr. Akudi and to Juju, communicating the situation on ground, that the taxi driver who was supposed to convey us to Boycon City insisted that we must pay him, or he spoke directly to the people that were responsible for taking care of us. Since we had no phone number to call directly to alert Mr. Akudi, the taxi driver's phone number, so that he could talk to the driver and affirm his agreement to settling our charter vehicle to Boycon City. Although we relayed the taxi driver's phone number to Mr. Akudi, yet he did not write back or call the taxi driver. So the driver refused this arrangement, and we headed back to our hotel and told Mr. Abandu that since we could not come to Boycon City, we had headed back to Hotel 241 Seme, where we had been all this while. Yet there was no reply from Mr. Akudi until late at night that day, where he related to us that he had decided to allow Juju spend some of our money from the $2,500 that was supposed to be given to us as we were visiting from Nigeria to collect our package. At this point, we replied him that we were not able to go to Boycon City. We had no money for the transport fare. Then his driver, Juju, started sending us mail, which he titled Boycon Party. In his mail, he told us that his boss, Mr. Akudi, had asked him to remove some money from our stipulated allowance in order to enjoy himself and stay the night in Boycon City until the next day, when his van would be fixed. He went further to invite us to come join him in the hotel for a gay party. He, Juju, told us that he had invited 2 red-haired girls to enjoy with him and have nice time with them. In the same mail, he made us understand he had bought some drugs and liquor to enjoy the night with his guests, and that I should bring my wife along for a gay party. At this point, I was very angry with his mail, but kept my cool, thinking that he was under the influence of alcohol and drugs. So I had no mails to send him. All my concern then was my parcel to be delivered to us, and we go back to our country to take care of our family, infant baby, whom we left in the care of a nanny. We ended up passing the night in the restaurant lobby this first day. All that happened in Seme on day 2. The first mail we received was from Mr. Akudi, asking us if we had a nice time in Boycon City. And we told him that we never went there due to unavailability of funds, and we were awaiting the arrival of his driver to deliver our parcel to us at the Hotel 241 Seme. After that, this time, my phone started having issues and finally tripped off. I was never coming up again, and I was disturbed by this new development. At this point in time, we had no phone to communicate after waiting all day for the arrival of the driver to deliver our parcel to no avail. So we borrowed a phone to send mails to know the situation so far, but it was impossible to log into my own account with the borrowed phone. And we pleaded with the owner of the phone to allow us use our own email address to communicate, which he granted us access. The email name is One Miss Felicia. There, we sent a mail to the regional manager, Mr. Akudi Obando, that my phone was bad, and that was the reason why I had not written him after my last mail, that I am yet to see this driver, Mr. Juju Amlani. After this, I sent a mail to Juju, asking him where he was, and that we have been waiting for his arrival. That was when he started his lurid mails to me. I reminded him that he saw my biometric photographs, that he masturbated so long, according to what he wrote, and I started wondering on my mind the reason why this driver is still holding on to his job in spite of all his negative attributes. Meanwhile, before now, I had complained to Mr. Obando that I never liked the way his driver is sending me unsolicited mails, but Mr. Akudi, rather than upbraid his driver, praise him to high heavens that he's a good boy, only that he is gay, and that being a gay is allowed in Benin Republic, that he takes so much alcohol and drugs and he likes girls. I wondered why all these bad traits in the company staff, yet the company retained him. Mr. Akudi kept writing us that his driver was still in the repair shop, whereas we later discovered through the mails his driver was sending us that he had absconded with our parcel. At first, Juju told me to bring my wife and wanted to have sex with me and my wife, and was ascribing me as his gay lover. He even threatened me that if I failed to come and see him at a hotel and do as he says, he will abscond with my parcel. So he was trying to blackmail me with my own parcel. In furtherance to his stupidity, he sent me a mail that he told his boss, Mr. Akud, that he was waiting for the car's radiator. That in fact, he told him that due to the fact that he was buying time to flee his present situation, and that he was at Grand Papa, a border town with Togo, where he claimed he had relations, and insisted if I want my parcel, I should come there with my wife so that we can engage in gay sex. Then he will share my parcel with me. He went further to warn me never to allow the police and some of his colleagues in the office had told him that his boss has reported him to the police and his colleagues gives him information. All these are related to Mr. Obando, yet nothing was done about it. Rather, he kept demanding for receipts of all our expenditure and photos to confirm our location. We sent him photos that he requested for to confirm our location, but had no receipts to send him, which we made him know that we never bought anything or lodged in any hotel, but pleaded with him to send our allocated funds of $2,500. He never acted upon our request. Rather, he was busy chasing shadows. I forwarded him one of his mails where his driver told me where he was, and he, Mr. Akudi, confirmed that his driver was incommunicado for almost 12 hours now, and that he had reported this matter to the police. We kept on writing Mr. Akudi to send us our stipulated allowance so that we could at least buy ourselves good meal and possibly accommodate ourselves in a hotel room. But rather than agree to our demands, Mr. Akudi replied that he was going to send another of the company's driver who operates around semi-axis to us, and I quickly advised him not to send any driver to us, but rather he should send the money to my personal account, and that I will provide my account details anytime he was ready to send it. I took this decision to advise him to send the money directly into my account based on the fact that Mr. Juju mentioned that some of his colleagues in the office were feeding him with information about Mr. Akudi's next moves. So I presume that if he gives some other driver money to bring to me, the money may never get to us. I made the request for this money also because we had no intention of staying even a night. So with this, we did not come with enough funds. Neither did we visit with our ATM cards. So we had no money at all except the one which we were told that would be given to us upon our visit. That day passed on with hunger and starvation, staring us in the face, with help from nobody. Again, we slept on the restaurant's lounge with mosquitoes and other insects being our only companion that long, cold night. The management of the hotel somehow embarrassed us. The management of the hotel somehow embarrassed us, but they eventually took pity on me and my wife and left us to stay in the hotel lobby for the second night. What transpired on the third day in Seme? My phone was no more working and no power source to power my wife's phone, and we could not get in touch with our children since we told them that we will be returning the same day, but this is the third day running without their parents. Meanwhile, we had not had our bath for like 3 days running, and imagine the West African heat at this period. We had not even eaten or drank any water, but we persevered, hoping that at long last Mr. Akudi would show up, but he or his driver never did, in spite of all our entreaties. This same driver, attached to Caprago Logistics, called Juji Amuliani, kept on sending me messages that we should come to his hotel room somewhere in Grand Papa, a border town with Togo, and if I refused to come to him in his hotel lobby, his hotel room with my wife, possibly for a sex orgy. He will vanish with my parcel. Now, the next day, being 25th October 2023, that morning, the management of the hotel gave us a notice that if the people we were expecting did not show up the next 2 hours, we should be ready to quit their premises or they will hand us over to the police. We had to leave the hotel premises as the deadline of the 2 hours they gave us approached. We started roaming the streets of Seme like nomads without any shelter, hope, or food. But the foolish driver kept on bombarding us with mails that he had just finished having sex with 2 girls and he had stopped over to open a chocolate box to give some chocolates to his girls, which he alleged that he saw some money inside the box. I believe he mentioned money in order to lure us to himself, having seen his homosexual advances on us rebuffed. This driver incessantly mocked my dear wife and our religion, knowing that we never succumbed to his homosexual proclivities. Homosexual advances was made to me and even to my wife by Mr. Juju. On several occasions, up to a point where he requested I send him photographs of me and my wife naked in the hotel, and we should stand outside the hotel kissing ourselves and sending the pictures to him. As we were roaming the streets of Seme with no place to go, shelter, or find something to eat, my wife became weary of walking aimlessly and suggested we try to sell some of our parcels, personal effects, to travel back to Nigeria. As we were contemplating on what to do, someone pretending to be unstable, having a schizophrenic malady, walked by our side and without any precaution snatched my wife's handbag and ran away. The handbag contained her phones, our international passport, medicated reading glasses, wearing rings, which she removed from her finger as a result of the excessive heat in the hotel lobby. Then photographs of our children and her lipstick, etc. We could not even give this bag-snatching hoodlum a chase since we knew nowhere, and to me, we were very hungry, weak, and had no strength in us, so we just watched the hoodlum disappear into thin air with our goals. After this incident, we just had to trudge on and beg a good Samaritan to give us a ride to at least Seme border, which he agreed to. On reaching the border, we alighted from his vehicle, and then the problem of crossing the border arose. I approached a Benin custom and immigration officer and related our deal to him. We were lucky that he understands a bit of English language. He now requested that we sell anything of value to him so that he can at least grant us a passage through the border, since we had no international passport. I grudgingly sold my wife's trinket and her wristwatch, Omega Deval automatic chronometer. Thereafter, as we reached the last point where we were to board a vehicle traveling to Nigeria, I sold my own watch, Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean, professional 600 to 2,000 feet, for a mere $200. We finally got home on day 4. That is on the 26th, 2023. That is how we got home. At home, my infant child was ill, and as I am penning this narrative, my wife and child are in the intensive unit care of the General Hospital in Lagos. This has caused my wife's blood pressure to rise to a dangerous level, and she has had panic attacks since that incident occurred. Mr. Jonas, Carlo Densi. In this part, I'm going to read Juju Amuliano's mails and my transcriptions. I read, Mumu, I will leave now for your hotel and will get there in 8 hours, okay? In an hour, I will stop in Chauro village and write you on a short message, okay? Are you there at hotel? In which room? Which number? Tell me your details. Oh, surely I will need on a good shower after many hours of driving. My transcription. Idiot. He says that he will leave for my hotel and will get there in a hurry, okay? That in an hour's time, he will stop in Charo village and write me a short message, okay? Asking if I am there in the hotel, in which room, which number, that I should give him my details. Oh, surely that he will need good shower after many hours of driving. I am not gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I continue. I'm just arrived in Charo village and all is okay. I'm drink on coffee and immediately leave for you. The next stop will be in Aboro village on our hour. My transcription, that he just arrived in Charo village and all is okay. That he has taken coffee and will immediately leave for me. The next stop will be in Aboro village in an hour. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I'm just arrived in Aboro village, but it's very crowded. It's very crowded route. It's many cars and people and animal on road. Oh, the next stop will be in South village, another 1 hour. My transcription, that he just arrived Aboro village, but the route is very crowded and that there are many cars and people, including animals on the road. Oh, the next stop will be in South village in another hour. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I'm on South village now and I'm stopped to eat something. And we rest for 30 minutes and start again, okay? I saw your biometric pictures. I'm also like very much your look today, okay? You are on an extremely sensual gay boy. That fat woman is your wife. I'm like her too, okay? I'm like you very, very much, okay? Can't wait to meet you. Next stop will be Dazazume village. My transcription, that is at South village and stop to eat some food. That he will rest for 30 minutes and start again, okay? That he saw my biometric pictures. Oh, that he's also like my look very much today. That I am very extremely sensual guy, gay boy. Oh, that fat lady, is she my wife? And that he likes her too, okay? That he likes me very much, okay? And can't wait to meet me. That the next stop will be at Dazazume village. I am not gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I'm in Dazazume and all is okay for now. I'm had accident with una goat, cross the round and not could avoid. I'm hit goat hard and kill her and paid owner of goat. Heavy traffic, many goat and chicken on road, big problems, and will be in Boycon in an hour. My transcription, that is in Dazazume, all seems to be okay for now. That he had had an accident with a goat across the road and he could not avoid. He said that he hit the goat hard and killed her and paid the owner. That there's a heavy traffic, many goats and chickens around, and that's a big problem. That will be in Boycon City in an hour's time. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I'm just woke up now and I'm trying to understand the situation. Next to me, the two girls and a big lot of mess, okay? Last night was hard here and we had on a pool party and we'll go down to restaurant with the girls to eat something. Then I'm going to workshop to talk to the mechanic. Where are you now? And what are you going to do today? You coming here or wanna wait for me is my transcription. But he just woke up now and that he's trying to understand the situation next to him. He says two girls and a big lot of mess, okay? He further says that last night was hard here and they had pool party, that he will go down the restaurant with the girls to eat something and then go to the workshop to talk with the mechanic that where am I and what am I going to do today. He further asked if I was coming or if I will wait for him at Semi. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. My boss, Akudi, told me you are in a hurry. Mumu, I need to know if my van has been repaired, okay? And I will only know when I will get to work shop, okay? Now I will the guests for on a coffee and breakfast. No hurry, my love, because we have time all day long. I will be at your hotel in few hours. No work, okay? Tell me where are you now, and I need confirmation from you, okay? My transcription. That his boss, Mr. Akudi, told him that I am in a hurry. Oh, idiot. I need to know if my van has been repaired, okay? That he will only know when he gets to the workshop. Now that he is with the girls going for coffee and breakfast. He says, no, don't hurry, my love. We have time all day. That he will be in my hotel in a few hours, okay? He further asked that I should tell him where I am, that he needs confirmation from me. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not like to suck men's dick. I'm unpacked your parcel to give one chocolate to my girl and suck me last night. The girl wanted chocolate, so I opened your box and found these big monies inside. Mumu, you know it's forbidden to transport monies with parcel. This is illegal, brother. Wanna, for me, half of $25,000 and some electronics, okay? And you will suck my dick, okay? You will keep the rest of goods and all the remaining half of dollars for you, okay? For to share monies 50-50 with me, not tell anyone to nothing. Keep secret, okay? And no telephone the police or my boss Akudi, okay? No be stupid little gay boy, okay? And we're waiting for you to say okay for to share the monies with me, and we'll meet you. If you no accept to share the monies, then I will keep all for me and will be the king of my village. Not be stupid, my gay boy, or you will lose all the monies, okay? And wanna your little anus, or keep all secrets, or will disappear forever in Togo to my relatives, okay? Me will talk later, or no be stupid. My transcription. That he unpacked my parcel to give chocolate to his girls who sucked him last night. The girls wanted chocolate, so he opened the box and found big monies inside. Idiot, you know it's forbidden to transport monies with parcel. This is illegal, brother. That he wants to have half of the $25,000 and some electronics, and that I will suck his dick. Oh, that he will keep the rest of the goods and all the remaining half of the dollars for me. To share the monies 50-50 with him, or no, should I tell anybody? Nothing. Keep secret, okay? And I should not telephone the police or his boss Akudi, okay? I should not be a stupid little gay boy, okay? That he will be waiting for me to say okay, so that he can share the monies with me, and he will meet me. If I do not accept to share the monies with him, then he will keep all for himself. I will be the king of his village. That I should not be stupid gay boy, or I will lose all the monies, okay? He wanna your little anus, okay? That I should keep all secret, or he will disappear forever in Togo to his relatives, okay? That I will talk later, but that I should not be stupid. I am not gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not like to suck men's dick. Now I'm somewhere near Togo border in Grand Papa village on a nice resort. I have my family in Togo. I really wanna be the king of my village, okay? I'm left for Togo this morning after fuck that hood boobs girl for time. Boss Akudi, I told him that I expect Radiator only for gain some time to run away. You can be here in 1-2 hours because Togo border is not far from your hotel, 120 kilometers, and I want to fuck you well, and we will spend some nice time in bed, okay? You will be my wife. I saw your biometric pictures and I masturbate. Oh, okay. I will be gentle with your little anus, okay? I'm very sure you are on a gay boy, okay? I promise you to buy some nice dress for you. I'm sure you will like my dick because it's strong and hard. After sex, we will share all the monies and the products. I want to have monies and some electronics, okay? Be smart, okay? And no police be here, okay? Can trust, expect you to come quick. My transcription. Idiot. Now he is somewhere near Togo border in Grand Papa village at a nice resort. He says that he has his family in Togo and that he really wants to be the king of his village, okay? Oh, that he left for Togo this morning after he had sex with the girls with huge boobs one more time. That he told his boss Akuri that he has He was expecting the radiator only for him to gain some time to run away, that I can be here only in 2 hours since the Togo border is not far away from my hotel and it is 120 kilometers, that he wants to fuck me very well and will spend some time in bed, okay, that I will be his wife, that he saw my biometrics pictures and he had to masturbate long time, that he will be gentle with my little anus, that he is very sure that I'm gay, boy, okay, that he promised to buy some nice dresses for me and that I will like his dick because it's strong and hard, that after sex we will share the monies and products and we'll have half of the monies and some electronics, okay, that I only need to be smart, okay, and no police to be here, okay, that can be, trust me, that he expect me to come quick. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not suck men's dick. Mama Witch told me that you are planning to get your hand on some money. She know where, but she sees your future and can change it all. If you know answer my messages, and if you know accept to be my wife, you will lose everything, okay? And you will be mocked by your whole village, okay? And I'm your king, and you will be my queen if you accept to suck me. My transcription. Here, Juju is saying that Mama Witch, that's a female witch doctor, told him that I am planning to get my hands on money, that she sees my future and can change it, that if I don't want to answer to his message, and if I refuse to be his wife, that I will lose everything, okay? He says that I will be mocked by my entire village, that he is my king, and I'll be his wife if I accept to suck him. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not like to suck men's dick. Mumu, last night, I dreamed you came in my village, okay? And that you were my woman all night long. With your sensual lips and your pregnant belly, I'm had sex with you and you like on a lot, okay? You are very sexy and your big belly and your large ears, okay? I will buy you some beautiful dresses and beads on shoes. I wanna go to my witch mama to put curse on you. I will cut on a big fat pig and give his blood to Ogun, okay? You will be mine forever and you will never have another woman. You will remain poor and impotent if you no come to me. My transcription. Idiot. Last night he says that he dreamt that I came to his village, okay? And that I was his woman all night long with my sensual lips and my pregnant belly. He had sex with me and I liked it a lot, okay? He furthers to say that I am very sexy with my big belly and my large ears, okay? I will buy some beautiful dresses and beads and shoes. He intends to go to a witch doctor in his village to put a curse on me. He, the witch, will cut a big fat pig and give his blood to Ogun, god of iron, okay? He went further to say that I'll be his forever and I will never have another woman. He continues to say that I will remain poor and impotent if I refuse to come to him. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. I went to Mama Witch and I paid on a big pig and drank from his blood and wrote on myself the magic spell words. You have been cursed and you'll be affected forever in your life, okay? Mama knows everything and she sees everything and her spell is strong. I'm already offered the blood of the pig to Ogun and this head too. You will die poor and impotent. You will never have money or good life, okay? The fat, ugly woman will wanna you, but you will refuse to be with her because you are cursed to remain alone and poor and blind forever. Your family will throw you out of house and forget you. You will be on a gay prostitute on the street and you will make sex for food. My transcription. Idiot, he said he went to Mama Witch doctor and paid for a big fat pig. He drank from his blood and wrote a magic spell on himself that I have been cursed and I will be affected forever in my life. He went further to say that Mama Witch knows everything and sees everything and that her spell is strong. He said he has already offered the blood of the pig to Ogun, that's God of Iron, and his head too, that I will die poor and impotent, that I will never have money or good life, okay? That the fat, ugly woman will want you, but I will refuse to be with her because I am caused to remain alone and poor and blind forever. That my family will throw me out of house and forget me, that I will be a gay prostitute on the street, and that I will make sex for food. I'm not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex with men. I do not like to suck men's dick. Stupid mumu, you try to block me access to the company servers. Oh, you are on little pikin who know nothing and understanding nothing. I'm offered you everything, but you refuse, so you will pay more than is worth, okay? With your monies and paid some smart people who help me know everything, okay? You are on an old gay boy who think he can hide monies for his friends and is no good. Oh, my transcription, stupid idiot. That I tried to block his access to the company server. Oh, that I'm a little child who knows nothing and understand nothing. That he offered everything and I refused, so I will pay more than it's worth, okay? With my monies, he paid some smart people who helped him know everything, that I am old gay boy who thinks that he can hide his monies from his friends and he's not good. I am not a gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not like to suck men's dick. Mumu, you are on a poor stupid boy, and soon you will be out of luck. Mama Witch told me she know everything about you. Her curse is very, very strong, and you will regret ignoring me. Your fat woman can come to my village, okay? Come, no be shy. You will both be my wives, and we will live happily together. My transcription, idiot. I am a poor stupid boy, and as soon I will run out of luck. That Mama Witch told him that she knows everything about me, that her curse is very strong, and I regret ignoring him. That I and my fat woman can come to his village, okay? That we should come, that we should not be shy, that we will both be his wives and we will live happily together. I am not gay. I do not like men. I do not like to have anal sex. I do not like to suck men's dick.
Jonas Udensi is not gay. Jonas Udensi does not love men. Jonas Udensi does not have anal sex with other men. Jonas Udensi does not suck other men's dick.
Everything is as I swore. May the Holy Lamb help me because he is the witness to my purity.